Holy smokes! My homegirl came. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer, and today I will be reacting to a new group over on my channel. This has been requested to me quite a few times, and a few of my lovely Patreon supporters have also guided me here. As you can see from the title, this will be Everybody Dies by Ayreon. This, like I said, is a new group. I don't know anything. I love when I say I don't know anything, because I do know things. Just nothing about this group. But if this is your first time seeing my face, then let me tell you right now that this is a reaction and analysis channel, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. I am aware that some people do not like the stopping and the talking. If you're one of these people, then this channel's not for you, and that is okay. You can politely click off of this video. I have left the link to the original video in the description below, and I've also left my Patreon if you want to go and check me out over there. Thank you so much to those of you who support me there already, but you can also click the subscribe button and the bell button over here. That all means so much to me as well. Right, let's get straight to it.
This is, I know this is not good at all. Gonna die, everybody
dies. Okay, when I said I wasn't prepared, I think I needed a little bit more preparation. Holy smokes! Let's go again. What? Okay, well, first of all, hold on. Hold on! Mouth beep 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 boop boop. I loved the layers because they're all individual lines as well. So it's kind of like, oh, who do you focus on? Da 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 da. These lasers coming out of this head piece. Wow. Then these rock belts high, okay, let's break this little bit down.
This is, I know this is
Okay, we start with an F sharp, and we get this is a no. Then we get a second vocal line there, but soon straight after we get another completely different track.
This is, I know this is not good at all.
I think they're saying Mayday, so it's already like Mayday, da da da, and it's all like da ah. They're all kind of like thirds, da da. So it's kind of really disjointed as well, like the intervals they're singing, but as well because they're not anything to do with this lead vocal line, and we're only like a few seconds in, guys.
This is not good at all.
Right, let's look there. Look at the tongue. Sorry, look at the tongue. We get a lovely flat tongue. It's kind of out a little bit as well. The tongue is huge, and if it wants to get involved and be in the way, we can hear it because it just wants to get tense up, and it's just not nice. So if we just, when we are belting up high, and we could see it already here, and we've heard that he goes way higher there, but he's already setting it up really, really lovely here.
I know this is not good at all.
On this A4 already, and there's so much of that kind of twang, lighter feel, great connected voice. Notice everybody, all on this vowel shape. Everybody. On those thirds again. What does it go? That is a G5. Da, You can hear how thin it is. You can't bring up a level of thickness as in your thicker folds, right? You're in your thin folds. There is heaps of wine up there already. Like, what an entrance to the song. I am shook. And he repeats it. I forgot about that. That is a B5. And there is still, like, it is a head dominant sound up there, but there is still a level of mix. So he's still able to include a minuscule level of speech-like quality up there to maintain that kind of connection. It's not like he's completely flipping that quality and going into his head voice. There is still, this is so good. I'm just shook already. This is going to be long, right? We need to continue. And he's able to finish that work. Wow, so that's on a C sharp now. It feels like so low compared to that B that we heard before because it is lower, but we still need to hold on. This is impressive still. Much thicker sound because we are closer, but we're still into his second passage up here, so we are mixing for sure. Not only is he doing that, but he's also holding on to it for a very long time. So I've just had a look at, like I said, I don't know any of the people. I know Floor Jönsson is linked, and you're probably all laughing at me going, yeah, but Mike Mills, this is my first time, so let me know in the comments below so I know where I'm going. I like to come into these reactions. If I know nothing about the group, that's how I'm going to come into it, because I'm learning as you're watching. This is fun. So strong. Sorry, I like on that long note as well. It's like, right at the end we get another kind of like extra push, almost as if saying like, there's more. And so we know. We can hear it.
You stop her and run, but you've already run out of time. It's rotting and deteriorating from the inside. There's no way to stop it. Clearly there's no way to hide. Calculation, that's survival rate 0%.
It's so like theatrical. I was not expecting this side. This is lovely. The diction needs to be on point here, like da 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 da. Like it's so fast. It's so like. And like even having, I think, was it three backings like that?
Calculation, that's survival rate 0%.
Yeah, like that all in unison. Like, whoa, what are we saying? What are we saying? Calculation of survival rate 0%. God, and it's very like robotic, futuristic. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting.
There's no way to hide. Calculation, that's survival rate 0%. The world goes boom, none will be spared, so don't just shoot that ragged clothes or a silver spoon. You're all the same when extinction looms. The food supply.
What is going on? You guys, I'm so intrigued. I feel like I'm watching like a show. And I'm front row seat. Okay, so first of all, like belting this B5 up there on this lovely mixed glorious sound. Then we're now like hidden under here with this lead vocalist here, and it's quite breath led. Where are we going now? Oh my gosh, I cannot. Notice as well how close he is here with his mic. Like he is playing a lot with character kind of voice qualities here, changing his timbre. His larynx might want to come a little bit higher to change that tone as well.
You're all the same when extinction.
And that effect on the mic as well.
The food supply, the water supply, the power supply, the water supply, no compromise. Say goodbye, and everybody dies. No explanation, no clarification, no information, no justification. Forget the why. Stab your eyes. Everybody dies.
Well, this is so cool. It's very conversational, this part as well. Like, you know, so they say something, then they say something, they say something, they say. What's nice about these two singers here? Again, please let me know who they are in the comments below. But we get a bit more of a huskier kind of sound with this second vocalist, a bit more of a clear, rounded sound with our first.
No food supply, no water supply, no power supply, no water supply, no compromise.
And like, even though there's that vibrato in there, it's still kind of like a little bit of an edge there.
No food supply, no water supply, no power supply, no water supply, no compromise. Say goodbye and everybody dies. No explanation, no clarification, no information, no justification. Forget the why. Just cover your eyes. Everybody dies. It's not like you're screaming, cause somehow will look at your life. You best stop to shut up and turn up the world is black. There's no way back, no way up the track. Pan of attack to recognize your pen in minds. Everybody dies. And in the end.
God, I love how the contrast between the two kind of singers. I'm hooked. These two singers right at the front. And then we get this kind of eruption of everybody dies, and everyone just comes like up, and like, you know, it's powerful, it's so intense.
Pan of attack to recognize your pen in minds. Everybody dies. And in the end, when all is silent, the car is melting down.
Oh,
A quantum supernova's blasting. Non-stop materialize. Everybody dies.
in the stutter reboot, in the title it says Ayreon Universe. So is it like people that have been in the group? Like, it's obviously featuring lots of singers that maybe they've worked in, but again, let me know what's going down. I love, in that little section we had just one of the, we've got 3 female backing vocalists. We had one of them, the center one. Lovely kind of grit happening up there. In order to get that full sound up at the top, we need to make sure that we are blending and mixing, and then we can add on lots of different qualities on the top, like a bit more of that edgier, grittier kind of sound. Lovely. Wait, was there like a... I think there must have been there, right? There was the guitar that went, wow, 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 up there, but then we also got like a vocalized, no! But I think there was a double kind of, just to emphasize that point, which is fun. That beat right again. I love that change in his voice. What's he saying? You're best off to shut up and calm down and wait for it. God, they are coming strong with these lyrics. So it's kind of like, it's quite, again, very, very connected. We're getting a lovely kind of clear sound up there, a projection of his speech-like quality. But then as soon as we go down here, we get this kind of like rough, kind of breath-led, gravelly sort of voice, kind of like demon-like underneath, which is fun. Wait, who was that? That wasn't... Oh, I think that was our first of the call and response kind of section. The first singer that went da on that B3 there, B4 there. Really lovely. I've spoken about our vowels before. As much as we can when we're belting, we want to be on an open vowel sound because we're going to get more natural projection. Much more of a thicker fold connection as well, which is our speech-like quality. We can get speech-like quality up there as well. It's going to feel a bit different. That's how we work on our mix. But yeah, we're also kind of like lunging back. So our whole body is part of our voice, which it is. We need to be supported. Great.
You're paralyzed and everybody dies. Only red, when people have flat, the city's all dead. When action was spread, it's no surprise. Swallow the lines, everybody dies.
That was fun.
The city's all dead. When action was spread, it's no surprise. Swallow the lines, everybody dies.
Like, there's a lot of grit in there. A lot of distortion. We need to be careful with distortion because we don't want it to obviously go into our true vocal folds. What's happening is actually our false vocal folds. That's where that movement and connection is happening. That's where that sound is being created.
My reaction was frantic, it's no surprise. Swallow the lines, everybody dies. Make the earthquake on sign up. The chorus melting down. A quantum supernova blasting out. This dark material, everybody dies.
Oh, we got a lovely scream there from our lead vocalist here in this little section. Before, when they did it, it was more of a dark kind of vowel, really kind of like using the lips to darken that sound and kind of, yeah, create this darker kind of sound and tone for that word. Now you can really feel and hear that spread as they are screaming onto it, right? Like there's a proper like scream into it, which again is very much the false vocal folds. Love some haze. Oh, there's so much drama. Right, before lovely BVs, what's going on here? They're taking the mics off. The reason why I love haze is because you're kind of resetting your vocal quality into, you know, preparing for where we're going next as well, whether you know it or not. It's not intentional, you know, it's just added as an effect as well. But vocally, what's happening is that you're kind of resetting it into a more speech-like quality. Hey, hey! We kind of, you know, we say hey a lot, or hi, or hello, but we use that call hey to kind of connect back to our speech-like quality. So it's good as a little reminder.
All the way to the back! Hey! 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 Don't get back! We are still breathing! Don't get back! That's what they want! Don't get back! Just keep believing! Don't lose heart! Find our way out of here!
Wow, okay, who is this in the front now? So I think who we have here in the kind of who did that lovely beautiful scream before and is now taking the lead here is Magali. Fab. I'm loving it. I love the kind of call and response as well. We're getting a lot more of a belt like from, it's not just the BVs anymore, right? The BVs are no longer just featured in the back. We are kind of like belting forward as well. But Magali's doing a lovely kind of, a lot more clearer than what we just heard, but it's wonderful. Still such a roughness to it. Oh. I love actually, let's just look at that. She is leaning back when they're singing as well. And it's really, really lovely because there's not a tilt upwards, like they're not reaching for the note, but everything is engaged. As we lean back, our core engages as well because we need to help hold ourselves up. So that's helping her as well. Keep on that note for a longer time. And we're getting a little bit of a shake with the vibrato. It's not necessary. Some people kind of form that habit. But yeah, everything is like, that lean back is wonderful. I love the interaction. Okay, we're up on that G5 again there. I love how that grows as well. Because there's so many like warning. This is a musical. Love you on that A vowel. Oh! I'm sorry, that was very, very musical theatre-like. There are so many sections to this song. I love the emphasis we get on so many, like, certain words, and they're like that top harmony, whoever's on that top harmony on those three backing vocalists, up on that F sharp G, and they're creating a thick sound. It's not like they're flipping up to their head voice. It is a head dominant sound, but they are mixing. It's wonderful. it's what's mad is that musically I feel like everything's just growing and growing. We're kind of modulating a lot. I need to kind of go back to see how many times, if we are, just everything is enhancing and just building and building. But when we get those stabs, we're getting vocalized stabs as well. So not only musically are we going da da, we're also getting like a da, like with the vocals up there.
Ideal conditions, but stable enough you can try. The chances are slim, but perhaps you could make it the end.
Yes, floor. My homegirl came. I know someone. Okay, before we go, like, I've spoken about Floor's voice a lot on this channel. Let's talk about it some more. Why not? We're here. She's got such a clarity to her voice as well, but she's also able to go up to a little bit more of a pure head voice sound, operatic sound, go into this lovely belt, rock, scream, gritty voice. But so far, really lovely in clarity, which is really nice because it followed our first singer again. I think, was it Mike Mills? And he's got quite a clear voice as well. So both of them together, one after the other, really matches. I love the emphasis. Did we see that mouth? Dies! Oh, so good. As I said, you know, we want to be on an open sound when we're belting up there. It wasn't a long note. It was like a short stab done, but it was like a lion. It was so good. You get this lovely brightness in there as well. Oh, she gets ended. That was fab. Oh, that was they must sweat a lot in their performances. They're nice, Jen. But seriously, like if all of their songs is up to this level, like, cheese, I want to see some more. Let me know where I need to go next. I love that there will forever be new groups and new bands and artists that I have not yet reacted to, that you will keep telling me that I need to react to, and I will get to experience this again, like with someone new. This was so much fun. I enjoyed it way more than I thought. I didn't know what I was coming into. You know me, I love my theatrics. But thank you very much. If you did enjoy today's video, please do go ahead and click the subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. If you are a fan of Ayreon, then let me know where I should go to next. But otherwise, I shall see you very soon for another video. Bye!